What is going on, guys? Mobile Care News here, and Verizon is basically having issues with their 5G, deployments here. As you can see, their 5G is in the works, but let's be honest, 5G is very new and it's not really, being deployed as fast as people want to. I would say it's going to take probably 6 to 5 years for 5G, especially for Verizon, because they don't have a lot of bandwidth with 5G. They have to convert all those 4G LTE towers to 5G, and it is taking a while. I will say in my area, it's actually expanding more. It's expanding more than it was 4 months ago. 4 months ago, it wasn't really that good, but now it's honestly doing better. I do believe Verizon needs to play catch up. Even though they have C-band, it's not deployed yet. They have to get everything situated with C-band and also with AT&T as well. But mostly with Verizon, they have to make sure, C-band is ready for deployment. But even then, people are still experiencing slow data speeds, and even I'm looking through this article, and even drop calls. Now, to me, that's kind of strange because Verizon doesn't experience any drop calls at all. They really don't. Their network is pretty solid to, experience any drop calls. But because I guess 5G is still being, not as good as it is, I do believe, Verizon needs to, get everything situated with their 5G network. I believe Verizon needs to make sure everything is set to go because 2022 is literally 4 months away. Literally 4 months away, and, T-Mobile is in the lead for 5G, but if Verizon really wants to be, the top carrier for the United States, especially, they need to get their 5G in order. As you can see right here, they are improving their 5G. They are fixing their towers. They're deploying 5G ultra wideband in 14 additional areas and stadiums, but they still need some improvement. I have noticed 5G is getting better in my area, but Verizon still lacks 5G, especially in the indoor areas, like in my place or even some other places that I've recently gone to. That's indoors. I don't get good 5G there at all. I really don't. It switches to LTE, and I can't really control that because Verizon needs to improve their 600 and 700 megahertz, which I don't understand why they don't improve that, because that's what T-Mobile's doing. They're doing the opposite. When I used to have T-Mobile here, T-Mobile worked slightly better than Verizon. I'm not gonna lie. It honestly worked a little better. And I just really hope, for the next 4 to 5, 6 years, I know Verizon is focusing on 3.9 gigahertz of spectrum to basically get better signal outdoors and in busy crowded areas like outside apartments, big buildings. But they definitely need to create more towers. Maybe build a tower up in a building or something, and just install 600, 700 megahertz, and just make sure you get indoor speed coverage, because if there ever happens like a power outage or anything, it's and you don't get good service, it's just not going to be good for the consumer. I do believe Verizon does have the investments to install 700, 600 megahertz of spectrum, but Verizon is focused more on the higher end gigahertz of their spectrum, which it's how they're doing their thing. I don't blame them, but I really believe Verizon needs to get their act together, because in the next because even though T-Mobile is not investing a lot of money and not really competing, for T-Mobile does sound like they're promising they're going to improve their capacity, and Verizon has to compete with that. On top of that, Dish Network is going to come into play, so Verizon needs to get their head in the game for all of them, for all three carriers, basically. And I'll honestly keep you all updated on how Verizon is honestly doing, especially in my area. You know, I might go up to LA, do a speed test there, and hopefully I can do an ultra wideband speed test as well, because I haven't done one of those. But let me know what you guys think about Verizon and how they'll come up in the future. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.